Welcome back to Equip Corner with Ada. Yes, we're still on the matter. What matter? Okay. Join me in the Equip Corner and you'll find out what matter we're talking about, because it is a matter that matters. See you in a bit. Yes, that's the quip we'll be talking about today. Thank you for staying tuned. And oh, before I forget, it's a quip from my 5th book, 101 Quips and Quotes to Put to Work at Work, which I also call the workbook. But like I've said before, the quips in this book work in any and every situation of life, so not just at work. I think the important thing is to put them to work. So quip 66 says, when you focus on what you can do versus what you cannot, you're on your way to doing and being more. When you focus on what you can do versus what you cannot do, you're on your way to doing and being more. A lot of times, people have goals, aims, and they're like, oh, that's more than I can handle. That's why it's a goal. And unfortunately, some of us get fixated on what we cannot do versus dig into what we can do. And for those who get fixated on what they cannot do, they sometimes never get to do what they can do, and therefore never take those meaningful steps to activate their intentions, despite their great aspirations. As we think more and more about our aims, our goals, our desires, the things we're striving for, start with what you can do. Don't worry about what you cannot do. Remember, one of the spellouts of aims was to aspire, invest in ourselves, and then measure success. I'll put a link to the video up there. The video of the word of the month, yeah, where there are other spellouts. But great, have ambition, aspire, then invest in yourself, because yes, you may have done a gap analysis to say, this is what I want, but I don't have what I need to get from this point to that point. So invest in yourself. But don't get stuck in what you cannot do. Do what you can. And you'll find that those baby steps, like we talked about last week, and I'll put the link to the video up there for you. Those baby steps gradually get you to that place where you really, really want to be. And maybe even further, because you have been putting one foot in front of the other, steadfastly, steadily. So have you ever had a situation where you felt, I can't do this, and just because you did a mind shift and focused on what you could do, you found out that you actually did more than you thought you could. It's happened to me several times. Even these videos is a classic example. The first time my husband suggested it, I was like, talking to me? But here we are, over 4 years and still going strong as the Lord wills, just by showing up and trying to improve, investing in myself, seeking opportunities to learn more and do more. That's what we need to do. That's all that we need to do. And that's the secret to getting unstuck and advancing towards our goals. I look forward to reading from you on how you have focused on what you could do and done what you can do. Because there's no point in focusing on what you can do if you say, oh yeah, I know what I can do, and then do nothing. No. Focus on it and do something, and you'll get something. Because a harvest always comes after a sowing, after a doing. I pray that your different aims and goals are achieved as you take those steps towards them. Like I said before, I'd like to read your comments. And remember, Quip Corner with Ada is available on YouTube and Spotify. So share the videos with others and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and encourage them as well to subscribe. Let's keep doing life together. God bless you. Bye now.